How you going, guys? That would be my luck to follow Ace, wouldn't it? What a champion. Let's give him another round of applause. When he was walking up, I actually thought it was Elliot Goblet. Thought it was going to be another comedy gig. Hey, I'm David. I was born just outside of New York City, in Bankstown. I grew up in the ritzy part of Yagoona. Not ritzy like it is here in the Shire, I guess. But by the late 1970s, we had curb and guttering and everything. It's pretty good. I went for my motorcycle test last year, but I failed miserably. I was going way too fast when I got to the first cone, and I didn't think I was going to be able to pull up by the second cone. I put my brakes on really hard. The front wheel finally locked up. The bike went over. I went over the handlebars. But hey, that's just the way I roll. What about anybody been internet dating in their life? What a horrible process that is. It's horrible. For the first 2 months I sent 127 messages and I didn't get one reply. It was my fault, it was a rookie mistake. I told the truth. Can you imagine if on dating apps you had to tell the truth? Things would be a lot different. A lot different. She knows it. You didn't put your hand up before, I'm guessing you've been on there. But there's a way to make sure that people tell the truth. Priceline have the perfect machines in every one of their stores. You can do a free medical check. It's got a camera. It measures your height, your weight, your body mass index, your fat, and your pulse, which is good, your heart rate. Because I reckon a pulse is a pretty key ingredient for a successful date, isn't it? I don't know what sort of a date you've been on, but pulses are pretty important for me. But with a few tweaks to the Priceline system, they could use that camera, and then the camera could take the photo and they could link that up with the dating sites, and then you get a stamp, verified by Priceline, so you know it's a true, accurate picture. But then Cuddly Carmen from Carrying Bar, she'd be in a bit of trouble, right? Because instead of that moniker now, it would be saying X kilos. I won't say how many kilos. And so she's not going to be too happy, and she's not that tall, so Cuddly is probably right. But then they could take it even further. The purchase you make at Priceline could get you more stamps. A considerate lover, they bought Viagra, they get the stamp. A safe lover, they bought the pill or condoms, they get the stamp. And a carefree lover, they bought ketamine. And that needs a bit more work, that one. It does, yeah. What about homeless people? Homelessness is increasing, and I think they need to get with the times. They need to update their technology and their signage. I need to know if they accept EFTPOS. I don't carry cash anymore, and I don't want to get ripped off either. If I transfer $10, I don't want to see a 50-cent transaction fee. That's fair enough, isn't it? Yeah, I got a few nods out there. A lot of people struggle as they get older, but I actually think some things are easier, like forgetting things. That comes much easier now. He agrees. And what about the kids these days? The kids these days have it easy, don't they? They have Google Maps, they get automatic updates all the time. Back in the 80s, we had to get an update every year. You had to go to the service station and buy a new Gregory's, the 1983 edition. And if you went to a different city, you had to buy, you remember. And then remember the pride when you actually got to your destination? You had to go to map 122, K7, links up to map 62, and you finally got to Doonside. That's a lie. In the 1980s, who in their right mind would go to Doonside? I wouldn't go there now. But my ex is a lot like Google Maps. She was always telling me where to go. Building up here. I'm actually in a strategic battle with my wife, and she's winning. She manages to inherit and buy new clothes and shoes quicker than I can smuggle out the old ones to Vinnie's. It's an ongoing battle. I don't think I'm going to win. I went to Beer Boys High School, and we had students with backgrounds from all over the world, literally. They come from everywhere. And one day this guy asked me what race I come from. And Mum told me I should always tell the truth, so I told him. 100-metre hurdles. I need a bit more cord to hang myself. But exercise is really important. I look fit, but I'm not that fit. I've started walking every day with this brunette bitch. She's a German shepherd. He got it. 2 people got that. How amazing are deciduous trees that lose their leaves every year? It's just amazing. It's quite beautiful. Can you imagine if human hair were like the leaves on a deciduous tree? Then people would only be bald for 6 months a year. I think that guy wants to hang me. And what about mullets? You don't see many mullets these days, do you? I'm looking around. Do you reckon baldness is nature's punishment for people who had a mullet? No, I don't know about that. Just putting it out there. And times have changed. You know, when I was growing up, my dad always used to say, don't judge a book by its cover. You've got to watch out for this guy. He's got a mullet. These days I tell my son, don't judge a book by its Google review. It's quite different. Now farmers, I'm not really happy with the farmers. The farmers have been killing babies. They have. Baby carrots, baby potatoes, baby peas, and it's called vegetarians. I hope you're happy with yourselves. I don't know if they're laughing at my jokes or you've got something good to drink. Oh, they're watching the video. That's good. My doctor said I need to get a colonoscopy. Well, that's a pain in the arse. Anyway, I'm a bit of a cheapskate, so I looked around for a cheaper option because some of the other people, they charge more per hour than Donald Trump's lawyer. Anyway, I come to regret the decision when the guy at the colonoscopy clinic pulled out a Polaroid. I thought, it's way too cheap. Now, a lot of people use the term break a leg to give good luck to actors. I can assure you that breaking a leg is definitely not good luck. There's an agonising pain of the break. There's the inconvenience of the cast and the crutches. And there's those incessant questions about how you did it every day. Now, in 30 years of competitive soccer, I broke 2 legs in consecutive years. But lucky for me, neither was mine. I'm David. Thank you.